Besides the great snow and ski boarding season we've had, the Great Lakes, that is Lake Erie, circled right here, is almost completely covered with ice. The rest of the Great Lakes are a little bit larger, so they take a little bit longer. But that means that when we get a cold wind over Lake Erie, that'll limit the amount of snow from lake effect. Now, in the eastern panhandle today, there were a couple of gusts near 50 to 60 miles per hour, but it wasn't as widespread as anticipated, so we only had a couple of power outages across Pendleton County. Our winds right now, 15 to 20 miles an hour out of the west, and our temperatures above freezing in the mid-40s. We look upstream, though, to our next cold front. We have high pressure here right now. Here's the next cold front. It's produced some wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour in the upper Mississippi Valley. This is heading south and east, and that will bring us a fresh round of wind tomorrow. Looking down, Route 19 at Bradley Road, it is pretty quiet out there. We're down to 35 degrees when you wake up in the morning. It'll be 38 degrees tomorrow with more sunshine than clouds. So really, overall, the cold front's not really going to bring us much colder air. What it will do is stir up the winds a bit. 32 mile an hour gust along Route 19 and I-77, 45 mile an hour gust eastern Fayette and Raleigh, western Greenbrier Valley. You get up to Snowshoe, the gusts will hit 50, and 40 mile an hour gust across the Greenbrier Valley. We do expect a few scattered power outages in western Pocahontas, western Greenbrier, eastern Fayette, and eastern Raleigh between 1 and 5 p.m. Not a mammoth wind event that's going to knock a lot of power out, so that's good news. Now, the pressure is dropping significantly. Where you have these deep colors, you probably are feeling it in the joints right now, but the pressure is starting to rise across the upper Mississippi Valley, so we have a contrast between the pressure lowering and rising, and what that means is that'll fuel the winds once we get into tomorrow. So a few more aches and pains due to the weather, folks, all the way through Wednesday evening. We have another dip on Friday, and then another dip early next week, but those dips are not associated with wind. It's associated with the next storm that's going to bring a good bit of rain to the region, and then that exits off towards the east. We should see a general ½ an inch to 1 inch of rain across the entire region. Once you get into western Pocahontas, about 1 inch to 1.5 inches. Now, one thing that's going to do is, because the ground can't readily absorb so much moisture, we're going to see some rises on the rivers, and there's also a little bit of ice jamming involved. So, for example, the Greenbrier River through early February, that is this weekend, will reach action level, but that's not expected to trigger any significant flooding, just to let you know. Next 7 days, folks, look at those temperatures in the 50s. Rain after 7 p.m. Thursday ends early Friday. Mild weekend, another shower possible on Monday, but we don't see any Arctic air in our forecast over the next 7 days.